The First Lady of Latin Jazz. Graciela Pérez-Gutierrez, widely known simply as Graciela, was a Cuban-born singer whose powerful voice and pioneering spirit left an indelible mark on the Latin music world. Born on August 23, 1915 in Havana, Cuba, Graciela grew up in a musical family that nurtured her artistic talents. Her career spanned over 7 decades, during which she became a trailblazer for women in Afro-Cuban music, jazz, and salsa. Graciela's upbringing was steeped in Cuba's rich musical traditions, where Afro-Cuban rhythms and melodies surrounded her. Her family's love for music deeply influenced her. Her stepbrother, Frank Machito Grillo, would go on to become one of the most prominent figures in Afro-Cuban jazz. Graciela's early exposure to traditional Cuban genres like son, bolero, and guaracha prepared her for a groundbreaking career. In 1943, Graciela made history when she joined the legendary Machito and His Afro-Cubans, led by her stepbrother Machito and musical director Mario Bauzá. As one of the few female vocalists in the male-dominated world of Afro-Cuban jazz, she broke barriers with her extraordinary talent, charm, and stage presence. Graciela's arrival coincided with the band's rise to fame, and she quickly became the centerpiece of their performances. Her husky, rich contralto voice and remarkable ability to improvise scat singing blended seamlessly with the band's groundbreaking fusion of jazz and Afro-Cuban rhythms. Graciela's presence helped popularize Latin jazz in the United States and beyond, particularly in New York City's vibrant Latin music scene. Graciela was known for her dynamic vocal range and emotional depth, which brought life to boleros, guarachas, and jazz standards. She delivered unforgettable renditions of songs such as Esta es Graciela, Ay José, and Vive Como Yo. Her ability to switch effortlessly between sultry ballads and high-energy dance tunes made her a versatile performer adored by audiences. Graciela's journey was not without challenges. As an Afro-Cuban woman, she faced both racial and gender discrimination in the male-dominated music industry. Despite these obstacles, she maintained a commanding presence and became a role model for future generations of Latin and jazz vocalists. Her partnership with Mario Bauzá was particularly noteworthy. The duo became a celebrated act, often referred to as one of the most electrifying collaborations in Latin jazz history. Graciela's influence on Latin music and jazz cannot be overstated. She paved the way for female artists in genres that had traditionally sidelined women. Her contributions earned her numerous accolades, including Lifetime Achievement Awards from organizations like the Latin Grammy Academy and the Smithsonian Institution. Even in her later years, Graciela continued to captivate audiences. She performed at festivals, recorded albums, and inspired younger musicians with her passion and dedication. She passed away on April 7, 2010, in New York City, leaving behind a rich musical legacy that continues to resonate with fans and musicians worldwide. Graciela Pérez-Gutierrez will forever be remembered as the First Lady of Latin Jazz. Her bold voice, charismatic performances, and pioneering contributions helped shape the evolution of Afro-Cuban music and Latin jazz, ensuring her place as one of the genre's most iconic figures.